I don't eat. It's kind of like I don't know, I think I'm a monk. I think I get fed through music. This past weekend was the first weekend that I, like, didn't do music. I ate, I slept, I socialized, I did shit I don't normally do.
You socialized?
Yeah.
Damn, that's hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'm always in the studio. So, like, if I decide I'm gonna be in the studio from Monday until Monday, I'm gonna be in the studio Monday until Monday. Like, I don't get out at all. All I do is music. If there are any female MCs, they need to holler at me so like we can make that good female MCs.
Yeah.
That don't talk about the bullshit. Then they need to come holler at me because I'm all about it. Like my cousin MC Light. Any female MC that can come out and say something of substance, come talk to me. I know Tiana Taylor, she does her thing, but as far as a straight spitter, like a backpack, I got bars type chick, I haven't seen no chick like that from Harlem, like ever. I know she's really focused on her own thing. Like I really, of all her, you know, she hasn't gotten a source cover yet. But MC Light is nicer than a strong percentage of the male MCs out there right now and in the past. So, whatever, I feel like more respect should be given just off of that alone. Like, I feel like I have a very sensitive side towards women. Some people can say I'm a flirt. Some people can blame it on the fact that I'm a Scorpio or whatever. Like, I just believe that women should have a lot more of a voice than they do. So much so that, you know, my theory is God is a woman, so the lack of respect that women get is like, that's like, you really think God would be happy about that? And even if God wasn't a woman and God was a man and saw the lack of respect towards one of his creations, like, I'd be tight if I was God. I wouldn't be really fucking with people. You know what I mean? But what can you do, huh, in society? My first battle, I was the underdog. You know what I mean? I was dressing way more preppy, whatever, than I am now. And my friends was always like, cause they knew I rap, they was like, yo man, spit. What the fuck you scared to rap for? And the dudes that was considered the spitters was absolute garbage. Like these dudes was trash. So I knew it and I knew I was better than them, but it was about getting through their ego, you know what I mean? Cracking that Teflon vest called an ego that these niggas had. So it was at Rice High School. And basically the dude had a bunch of pre-written shit. So I basically had a conversation with him explaining to him why his verse was trash, why if he's a hustler, he's wasting time being in a Catholic school where he had to pay tuition. Like I was using conversation. And people were bugging out because I was like breaking down like why it doesn't make sense. Like, well, I'm not supposed to know the drug prices, but if such and such can gain you this much income, why in the hell are you paying this kind of tuition here? Like, motherfuckers stay in the streets for all that, and people's losing it over that. And I lost that battle because I didn't talk about guns or whatever, and I ain't have them hype. It was just like, oh shit, like he really just insulted this dude's whole gangster candor. And they respected that. So my first battle I lost, but since then I was like, alright, you know what? Now I'm not being rational with disrespecting people. I'm not gonna be nice about it. I'm just straight disrespecting cats whenever I have to battle. That's why I don't want to get this now, because I mean a lot of cats say that they disrespectful and talk about somebody's mother. Like, nah, I'll make you want to kill me. I believe that. I don't think people want to battle me. You have to understand that your audience is who wins the battle for you. I can literally say, based on your genetic structure, you are not 100% human. Therefore, I can spit on you and deny your entire existence because you are beneath me. And yet if somebody says, I'll blow your brains on the curb so the streets can hear what you think, you lose. You know what I mean? So I got pissed and just got very, very bold. I won that battle because I got so pissed and I started flipping. But end of the day, it was whatever. So you don't want to show too much of your emotion, especially when you're a guy like me. Like, it's bad enough I'm wearing pink to the battle. It's even worse I'm wearing dress pants and a fucking button-down shirt. Why blend in? Like, I never tried to blend in. Pink is my favorite color. I got a philosophy on it. Oh, I said God is a woman and pink is the inside of a woman's womb, and that's where life comes out of anyway. So I just feel like wearing pink is a way to say, hey God, I love you. You know what I mean? I don't like battling. I just know that if I get into battle mode, it's very difficult to come out of that. You know what I mean? That's when I saw that I had to let my anger get the best of me verbally. And since then, I was like, fuck it. I guess I'll lose every battle from now on. Because I don't like letting my anger manifest itself in my words. Because then I'll say something that I can't take back. And then it might lead to a fight. And whether I win or lose that fight, I'm not backing down out of that fight. So fuck it. So it is what it is. But it didn't lead to a fight. The dude had to show me my respect. But I know what battles can lead to. A lot of dudes do that. You know what I mean? If they can't take what's being said in the battle, they fight. And I can't handle that. Not so much I can't handle that, but I don't feel like handling that. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I really can't say I had heroes so much as I had elements of life that I borrowed from to help my life better. Like I had, obviously, my uncle, he was nearby. I had, you know, ministers at church that said real shit that went beyond the lessons taught in the Bible. You know, then I had musicians, like I had Eminem, Jay-Z, Quincy Jones, John Tesh, Dr. Dre, Incubus. I had people that I used to pretend like they were my friends, you know what I mean? So I could feel a lot better about myself. He's a cornball, he's this, that, and I hear a lot of bullshit. And one thing I learned this past weekend was, you know, just clean all that shit out. Like, alright, whatever. You don't have to like me. My shit is on the internet. It's not in mainstream media yet. And there's a reason why. Because you can say no to something on the internet. If something appeals to you via the internet, you can still go buy it. Not go buy it, but BY, go buy it. You know what I mean? You can still follow the vibe of what you get. I'm a firm believer in free music. At the same time, mainstream media, you have no fucking choice. Like if it's on MTV, VH1, BET, all the music choice channels, Access Hollywood's talking about Entertainment Tonight, not only are you considered a celebrity, but nobody can escape your product. At least now motherfuckers say they have an option. You feel me? My fans, I talk to my fans and they talk to me as if we're friends. So like...
Well, you are friends.
Yeah, it'll start off like, hey, I love your music. And then it'll be like, yo, Charles, how's your day? And I'll be like, I'm cool, chilling. I mean, I respond to their comments as they leave them. Sometimes I'll leave my blog up all day and I'll see a comment from a fan and I'll make a blog entry about the comment, or cause I have a comment box, like I'll be in the comment box just chilling, talking and chatting with them. So, you know, I just believe that if I had access to Eminem the way fans have access to me, and I do plan to keep this going my entire career, if I had access to these artists that I was inspired by, I definitely would be a lot better off as a person. A lot of people send me beats, but I'm really focused on my sound right now. When I get a chance to sit back and say, alright, y'all know what my shit sound like, and work with other producers, and then it's time to have fun. A lot of cats want to do collabos with me, and it's all good. It's just like I can't put you on right now, my dude. Like I need to make sure I'm good first. You know what I mean? It's in the old high school I was in. My studio's in my old high school, Frederick Douglass Academy. Shout out to H.O., the boss, the CEO of the company that I got from the label, and the guy that started the studio. But it's a free studio. I used to go to the high school, so I'm pretty
So
cool.
you walk in the halls of your old...
Yeah. What's
that like?
Nothing to me. Like, people tell me all the time it's surreal to see it, but it's absolutely nothing to me. An asshole. I used to cut class.
That don't make you an asshole.
Nah, I would cut class, play the piano. Cut class to play the piano. I used to argue with teachers about the lesson, but make them upset because I would argue. I'd add logic to the non-logical bullshit that they were preaching in the textbook. I used to use the textbook against the teachers. I couldn't do that shit in math, so I always failed math. So,
if you're not taking anybody's lunch, man, you're not an asshole. It sounds like some of them teachers needed questioning.
No, see, that's why I was an asshole, because the teachers didn't need that. They needed compliant students. Compliant, complacent students, and I would never be them.